The Love is Blind reunion is out now, and I just have to ask you right off the bat, how relieved are you both that you now can be yourselves to the world?
What's the longest you've ever held your breath?
We were able to really love each other since the show wrapped a little bit more deeply and just more in a less pressured environment. So like our love thrived, but having to keep that under wraps was just like, there's a part of my life out there that I'm not able to talk about, and it was just really hard.
I do not.
How dare you? Get out of my face. I'm out of here. Get me out of here. I'm done.
We gotta unpack that, because this is roses and puppies and beautiful, but it didn't end this way with you all on the show. So I'm like, how did they get back here holding hands, being real cute? Because we saw the I don't with you two. And so I wonder, number one, because, oh God, it was heartbreaking. Did you actually break up, and then how long did you stay apart? Or was it immediate, like, okay, we gotta figure out a way to make this work somehow?
After the wedding, I felt like we weren't done. There was still some unfinished business, right? So I reached out to him a couple hours afterwards.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm direct. I get to the point.
Wait a minute, so you went right back at him, so you didn't even let it kind of sit for a while.
Well, I can really just assess things and go through all the emotions. Anger, sadness, understanding, acceptance. That's really what happened in such a short time frame throughout that whole show. So, you know, me reaching back out to him a couple hours afterwards, I was just like, I need to know what happened. I want to understand what you said, because he also said things, you know, I do want to still be with you. I still want to explore a relationship with you.
Well, here's my question, Damian. Why didn't you tell her beforehand? Why did you wait until the wedding, or was that part of the deal that you had to go ahead and tell her at the altar?
Yeah, so you can technically pre-discuss things, I guess, right? Nobody can really stop you from doing that. Engagements were all our own, completely unscripted, the whole show was, right? But once you got engaged, you had to make it to the altar.
Okay.
Right? And
well, you didn't have to, because Carlton and Diamond did not make it to the altar.
We didn't even know they made it to Mexico, so I don't know what happened with all that. We didn't even know they were in Mexico with us.
No, it went sideways, as you know now. It went real sideways.
There was probably something there that, you know, was underlined we didn't know about, but in our agreement, we had to make it to the altar. But besides that, I mean, you do hear me up there say I do not, and it was because I wanted to say I do so bad. So.
Well, why? Okay, but let me ask you this. Knowing that you were going to devastate this woman who loves you, why didn't you give her some kind of signal or something ahead of time?
Because I didn't know until the moment of.
I have to tell you, I do not.
That was a killer.
I wanted to hold the I do, but it was just, so it's hard to believe. If I go back that day and take away all the pain that she went through and the embarrassment, I would in a heartbeat. Would I stand by my decision? Yes.
Who in your family wanted to kill him right now?
You know, I have a lot of family members.
Right.
I'm from Venezuela. There's a lot of us. But I think my mom was just the most hurt. Because she didn't want to see her baby be rejected like that. But, you know, back to the point of just like, he didn't know, I didn't know throughout, you know, us.
Yeah, because you would say she was actually the one that was more hot and cold than you. So was it more so like, I need to make sure that you're sure before I say I do?
Yeah, so there was a lot of back and forth, and it's something I can't hold against her. We were both put in extreme circumstances in a very small period of time. And I can be a very understanding person, as can she. But when you have all these mixed elements, you have to have a wedding, we're planning, we're back at work at our jobs. There's a lot of stress. You're living with somebody you just met. It's hot, and there was a lot of back and cold. You know, she didn't believe in the ideals of traditional marriage.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that comes with it.
She proposed to you.
Yeah, right. Which was standing outside the box. So there's a lot of missing stuff that wasn't shown about our story in the pods that led up to that, right? But there's so many things that come with marriage. You're talking about kids, combining finances, moving in together, right? And she's a free spirit. She likes to fly, and you know, in that decision, I was like, this may seem like we have to do it, but I want us to be best friends first. I want to be her soulmate, and I want to make sure that it works without the pressures of the wedding.
Speaking of flying,
Yeah.
you went flying down that hill, and then you went
tumble.
tumbling. Exactly.
Right.
But when we saw you talk to him, like you were clean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So what happened there? How did that timeline play out? Because you should have been dirty. Your dress should have been dirty.
Yeah, but you don't want to look dirty. No one wants to look dirty.
Right.
So after, I took that little tumble, got back up, dusted myself off, cleaned it. Because if I'm going to confront this man that I'm angry, I want to, feel my best. So I scrubbed it in the
She's
bathroom.
not kidding. That is
And
how she is.
And my mom was just like, "What are you doing? Stop that! Get out of that dress!" I'm like, "No, Mom, I need to clean it." Like, because I wanted to just take that away.
Yeah.
I wanted to literally just clean and kind of restart.
I love the fact that you guys are so happy, and I'm really glad you made your way back to each other. But I have to ask. How long are you gonna date her? Are you gonna marry her again soon? Would you like to get engaged right here? Because you can do it. You can make room for it today.
It's a great question. It's not off the table, but I want to make sure that it's done right, it's done beautiful, and this time, is the last time. So I want to make it special.
What does that mean? It's not off the table. What does that mean?
It's not off the table to get engaged again or married.
Right.
So
Are you being very cautious? Because you said before, I wanted to say I do, like I want to marry this woman. So
now you're like, it's not off the table. I'm like, hold on.
I mean, are you being a little cautious? Or are you just being a little coy? I don't know.
No, I want to make sure it's right timing for both of us. There's a lot going on in our lives right now, and throwing another wedding and bringing family back together and all that on top of it is a big thing.
Yeah.
A little too, is it too soon for your family? Is that what it is? Is it too soon?
Just in general, I feel like I would want it to be more intimate, or just because I knew that this experiment was going to bring an engagement. I just want to be surprised, relaxed, not know it's coming, and I think that's just how we are.
See, I know your family would be like, ain't no way, and we going to go get them, right? So, but that's why I'm saying,
Damian?
is your family like, never again, we will never go through this again?
Oh, no, they love Damian.
Okay,
And
it's all good.
I
It's all
can tell
patched
he's a
up.
good guy.
They love him, and they have all these inside jokes. My family, my whole family wasn't at the wedding, so I missed, my extended family being there. So yeah, they were.
So you're ready. You're ready.
But I believe in opposites attract, and I feel like you guys, like she's fire, you're ice. You know what I'm saying? And I like how that works. So I wonder, like fire, have you broken up again? Have you had times where you're like, I can't do this? Okay, I can't. Or have you guys gotten back together and stayed together since the I don'ts?
I'd say we definitely had our moments. I mean, it wasn't just you come back together and everything's like, oh, bam, it's great. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of us developing good communication with each other. I'll tell you this, I've never been in a relationship like this in my life, but it's beautiful. She challenges me every day, and we have had our moments where we're like, we just need time apart, but we're not really apart. Like,
I get it.
we call each other back and we're like, look, I'm sorry. Like, this was my fault.
later.
Did you hear the magical way he navigated that just now? You're really good at this.
Well, no,
You
he
navigated
answered the
that
question.
beautifully.
He said, yeah, they've kind of
Broken up.
and
We've had
gotten back
moments. Right,
together.
right.